Hi guy, today I thought we'd have a look at an Amiga game known as Dreamweb. Bit of religious gubbins there, just setting the scene. Now this is something I had back when I was a kid, about 13 or 14, something like that. It was one of the darkest games I'd ever played at the time. It's very reminiscent of Blade Runner. This is just the scene setting. We're not going to watch all this, but it's basically about there's a world outside the real one, all based on dreams, which keeps the world going along a certain path. Then some badasses come along and start changing everything, and it's up to you as the player to solve it by killing all these other people. But the thing is, I think the other people don't actually know that they're baddies in the first place, so you effectively become a serial killer, and it's very dark and gothic and very strange, but it's a really good, let's say, game story to it all. The original game, I've got this because I'm running it on WHD load, came with a cracking supplement which was written by one of the writers, known as Diary of a Madman. And it's basically by you, the main guy, and it's your descent into madness as you're killing all these people for practically no reason, beside the fact that you're being told to by these ones on screen now in your dreams. Come on. I hope you can read all. Yeah, it is pretty clear. I'm just taking the screen now. There we go. Seed, of course, is the player, and he's about to wake him up. Now, the strange thing about this is it doesn't actually have a title screen. Every time you start the game off, you begin in the same place. Then you can, of course, go to load screen and stuff. Here we go. He's in bed with his missus. They brought him to the future. Yeah, it's all a bit madcap and bonkers, to be quite honest with you. In fact, I might as well play the intro because it probably explained it a lot better than I could with my terrible summary of the story. I say, if you want to play an Amiga game, this is a cracking example of what the machine could do, and not just graphics wise, but I mean, you know, with simple graphics and basically a good idea. I can't really go on about the rest until it starts. Luckily, you don't have to watch this every time you start the game. You can just skip. As you see it now, it's setting you up to find the first guy called Crane. I mean, this fellow in red, he talks to you through your dreams every so often and gives you a mission, and then you go off and just do it. And there's 7 people that need killing throughout the game. I think Empire Presents, that's it. I'm not sure what happened to this company, because this actually never got a sequel. Anyway, this is just gives you a load of text and then it boots you into the main. So let's just kick it off now, shall we? How long was that? Bloody hell. 3.5 minutes. And we're in. Right, as you can see there, that's me. A little hand there is the mouse cursor. Top right, you've got zoom control, which is this thing here. Basically, when you go over something, see that on the left, we got like the stone floor, walk to monitor. To interact with stuff, you just left click, and he moves to it. It's not like a graphic adventure where, like, if you just, I'm clicking there, like, nothing happens. But if you can interact with something like that, examine lighter. And I left click it, you get a bit of blurb. There you go. And that's the inventory. I'll actually talk about the inventory in a second. How's it going? Mouse, console, all the rest of it. We're in his missus's flat at the moment. Bookmark inside, marking a page. Mortal Mask. That's it. And we can talk to her. One of the other problems with it is there's no conversation options throughout the game. You know, you talk to the character, you say something, they say something, and that's pretty much it. You can't say anything else. Now, oh, there we go. There you go, that's him chatting. Really slow, deep music to it. It's just perfect for the type of game. I wish I could show you the Diary of a Madman. It's you can find it on the internet easily enough. It's probably worth reading because it's not very long, only about 20 pages. But it really shows off the world in general and what happens. And, you know, just talk Sparky, that's the guy you work with at the bar. Let's show you some of the interesting stuff, shall we? Right, that's it, the inventory. Left clicking, like I say, there's your inventory there. If you left click again, you pick something up, you can drop it in the bin there to get rid of it. But if you right click, you get your quick blurb and the option to use. And he puts them on the top left. Doesn't make much point in the early days, but when you're out there killing people, it's absolutely awesome. What to magazines, what to bed. Let's go next door. I say I'm quite far on in the game. I've completed it several times. Just take a key there, so I'll just ignore this because I know what I'm actually doing. But these are like necessary bits you need, else it's going to be game over. Oh, I cut the wrong button there. That's for network interface. I think we'll have time to have a quick look at that. It's not without its problems, of course. As you can see here, it's incredibly fiddly getting out of the actual place and interacting with some bits and bobs. Oh, bloody hell. I can't remember what I've forgotten. Wallet, that's the one. The wallet is on his desk. That's it. What's a wallet? One of the most interesting things about it, and also one of its biggest failings, is you can pick up just about everything and interact with anything. Now, you know, back in the day, this was actually quite incredible. I mean, you know, you never had that like, talk to mug, worktop, sink, you know, and every time you go to something there's a description and you can use it to some degree. But you can fill your inventory up with absolute crap. But the problem is that a lot of the solutions, they're not obvious, you know. I mean, like in a moment, you'll see when I pick up a screwdriver, but you can walk out of where we're about to go. Like there it is, see there, walk to screwdriver. You could leave this place now, not know you ever needed it. And the problem is, you get to a point where you can't actually come back and pick certain stuff up, so you can get absolutely stuck in an area. It's a bit of poor design in that sense, but I think for everything else it does, it's you know, it's worth the quibbles. I'll show you this is the out in the main world. You can't really do anything outside each building. You get a little bit of footpath, and then when you walk off the screen, you get a look at different areas you can visit. And as the game stretches out and you learn more and stuff, you can visit more and more places. This is his place of work, Sparky's bar. Nice drunken man there. Awesome. You see what I mean? Just look at that. This is the bar. You use the seat. No, that's the usual seat. I forgot. Little watch loading there. And then you talk to the boss. He doesn't look very happy. The mail net we're not going to have time for, but basically when you get back to his flat, that little cartridge I picked up, you insert it into a little network interface. It gives you a little monitor on screen, and you can do the equivalent of going on the bulletin boards or the internet back then, as it were. I mean, it's pretty violent game as you get further on. I mean, you get your own weapon, you're having to kill people. The first guy, which we haven't got time to kill, he basically executes a hooker. He executes the guy the hooker is riding. Absolutely fantastic. It looks great, and I was surprised it never got a big fuss kicked up about it back in the day. But, well, you know how these things go. Sadly, guys, I've been chatting on for far too long and I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to call it a day there. But I well recommend you picking up this game. Absolute corker. As always, thanks for watching, and I will do my best to post another video soon.